Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is MJ Card and welcome to Solidworks tutorial second lesson. So right now we are opening our Solidworks, and in our last tutorial we talked about the interface of the Solidworks, things you see, the ribbons, the viewpoints, the sketch tools, features, the feature tree, the a lot of things in the interface of the SolidWorks. I talked about sketch relations, controlling your sketch on in your sketch, in your 2D sketch. Now, yeah, those are the things we talked about in our previous video. And now we have opened our SolidWorks, and this is what we have. If you're opening SolidWorks for the first time, you wouldn't have this recent documents. All you have is just this part and this part. So you wouldn't have this part because you don't have any recent documents. Yeah, right. So we're going to start creating our first model in part. Now, I talked about part and assembly and drawing in the previous video. Check that out. So this is part. Now we're going to draw our first sketch and create our first 3D model in SolidWorks. So click on the part. So now the tools you're going to use sketch tools. That's the line we're going to use also for this tutorial. For this what model I want to create, we use line tool, we use a square, rectangle, we use circle, and features you're going to use mirror entities, you're going to use fillets, you're going to use extruded boss base, you're going to use extruded cut. Yeah, so those are the features we're going to use for this tutorial. So let's get into it. Like I said before, we're going to have our planes: front plane, top plane, right plane. So what we're going to create now is a block. Want to create a block. So it's going to start from the base, then it will go up. So looking at that, we should start from our top plane. Starting from the top plane, so we draw our sketch on the top plane, draw it on the top plane, then extrude it. We extrude it upwards. If you drew our block on the front plane, we would have to extrude it out like this, and that's not what we want to do. And if you do it on the right plane, we have to draw it out, or that's not what we want to do. We want to bring it up so we can have a proper view of the block. So we start our sketch from the top plane. Drawing this on the top plane, select the center rectangle. Select, you use the left click on your mouse to do that. Now you right click and click select, or you press the escape key on your keyboard. Now when you select this line, you see sketch relations here. See, this is horizontal. We have horizontal sketch relation here. We have vertical sketch relation here. We have horizontal. We have here vertical. If you click this center point, we have coincident. So these lines are coincident to this center line here, and to this origin point rather. So check, you want to dimension this now because it is underdefined. It is underdefined, meaning I can change the look of the sketch. But let's define this. Let's make this 150 and make this 70. And so now it is fully defined, and the lines are black, so it means it is fully defined. So go to features, extruded boss base, and make this, see, it's the arrow is pointing upwards. Make it 60 millimeters. Now click on the surface here. It is a flat surface, so I can create a sketch on it. So I click, either I come here, click sketch, or I come to this ribbon and I open the sketch bar and I click on sketch. We have sketch, we have 3D sketch, we have 3D on plane, but what I want to do is 2D sketch, the normal sketch. So once I click that, it takes me normal to that surface. So I from here create a rectangle. What I want to create is a square. So smart dimension this, make it 40, make this 40 also. So there we have our square. Let's make it 45. And here 45 also. And click, just hover your mouse around this line. You will see the midpoint come up. Click on that and hold your control key and click on the origin point. Then you can add. See, on this place we have add relations. We can add horizontal relations. And also we can smart dimension this. Make this 10 millimeters. Go to your center line. So I want to mirror this across to the other side. You just you have a center line here. And go to mirror entities. So entities to mirror, you select these lines. And mirror about, we are going to mirror it about this line. So it automatically appears here and you hit the green check. So that is that. Then go to features. So you see that this sketch is on this surface here. So you extruded cut and select through all. So it will go through everything through to the end. We have other options here, but what we want to do is through all. So we select OK. Now this is our block. Now we can also add other details to this. Let's take from the top plane again and just add something with the line like so smart dimension this. That's 25. Make this 25. It's 25 millimeters. And we can look at that. It's on the top plane. You can hit the space bar, disappear, then make normal too. It takes you back here. So let's take the circle tool. When you hover around this line and the midpoint comes, so you can trace the center over around this line, also the midpoint comes out. So you can, now you have the horizontal and vertical relation there. Click and draw the circle. Now you can smart dimension this. Make that 10 millimeters. So make this vertical and make this. So you click on the center point of the circle and you also click the midpoint of the line and make horizontal. Now it is fully defined. So make the features extruded boss base. Make this 30 or 20. Now you notice something, because of that circle I drew there, it will only extrude other parts, the part around the circle, and leave the circle the way it is. So now we have this. So let's make fillets. Let's add fillets to this. Fillet this. You select the line, just the line. Yes. Let's make this 5 millimeters. And hit the green check. And we've added fillets to this. So now that we've added fillets to this, the features we use, like I said earlier, is extruded bus base, extruded cuts, fillets, we used sketch tools, we used line, we also used the rectangle, we used the circle tool also, and that concludes this tutorial. And don't forget to subscribe and watch out for other tutorials that will be coming up later. We'll talk about the other sketch tools and all other features within the interface of the Solidworks. See you in the next video.